What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Broccoli Balboa, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Veggie Miller, aka Mr. 51 Pounds Down Accounting. But who was counting me because I'm petty, aka Herbie Love Drugs, aka Brock the Sebi. And of course, that's no disrespect to the late great Dr. Sebi. It's just homage, you know what I'm saying? It's just aspirational. When you used to shoot a jumper when you was younger, you might say Michael Jordan, you might say, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You might say Steph Curry now, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I got my fit, you know what I'm saying? Young Frankie Beverly out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Before I let you. Let me chill. All right, today, coming to you with a follow-up from the ashwagandha video. It's something that I do mix with ashwagandha is elderberry. And I do take elderberry more so than I take ashwagandha, but I do mix these two. Elderberry, can you see those two? Can you see that? That looks like a little bit of, you know, crumbled up berries and stuff. Let's get to the egghead shit. Let's get to the shit that excites a lot of people that want to know all these technical information about the shit, where it came from and what it is. What it is, it's a fruit that comes from an elderberry shrub. It's native to North America. It's native to Europe. Hippocrates, or hypocrisies, we'll talk about that a lot later. I'm not going to bang on the homeboy right now, you know what I'm saying? But you know where you got that knowledge from, son. You know what I'm saying? The father of medicine, I'm not acknowledging it, you know what I'm saying? Like, only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace, you know what I'm saying? You get that if you know hip hop or whatever. Used to call it his medicine chest in 400 BCE. In modern times, it played a key role in healing people before the advent of antibiotics. They are rich in flavonoids like anthocyanins, I hope I'm saying that right, which are plant pigments. They give a red, purple, and blue plants rich coloring, you know what I'm saying? So, personal story. I used to have these growing in my backyard, and I didn't know what the hell they were, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, started with some little berries or whatever, and thankfully I didn't have, you know, the thirst or just wanted to just eat these little berries and think that I was gonna be all right, you know, back then, because guess what? If you just eat these off of the plant, they toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the red ones. Red ones just flat out. They just toxic. The blue and the purple ones, you can cook them and you good money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to cook them. They're good money. You know what I'm saying? They can cause cyanide poisoning if you just eat them straight off the joint. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you eat a whole, like, moderation is key. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not just die just grabbing some off the joint and eat them or whatever, but if you eat a whole bunch of them, cyanide poisoning or whatever. So how do I take these? And how can you take these? They say that they come in gummies, liquids, juices, syrups, lozenges, and dried in capsule form. I particularly go to a herbal store and get the dried version of these, organic dried version of these, and make a tea myself and mix it with whatever else I want to mix it with. What I'm going to say is that it's to me, it's not really any taste. But I do have a high threshold for nasty shit because I take a lot of herbs. So I'm not really the person you want to ask about how something tastes, and I'm never going to tell you how something tastes, because even if it tastes like trash, if it's good for me, I'm going to take the shit. So what I'll say is, if you want some type of flavor in this, maybe you want to add some agave nectar or something like that, or maybe even honey, or this video is not just for vegans, you know, add sugar, whatever hell you want to add to it. I'm just saying, me personally, it just really has no flavor when I take it. So, you know, that's something you can rest assured with. What do they use this for? What do they say you can use this for? They say pain reliever, flu and cold, constipation, antiviral, anti-cancer, diminished swelling in mucous membranes, and balances out your blood sugar. Me personally, the reason I take this is because anytime I feel like I don't want to feel sick. I don't really get sick like that, but of course, if I ever feel like, you know, a scratch in my throat or something like that, I may ramp it up, you know, and take a little bit more of this. But I take this day in and day out. So I think it's just aids in my immune system and my immune health. So what I would suggest to somebody that's going to take this and they're not going to make it a daily ritual to take this, I would say, like, let's say you're getting sick or whatever, you know, just make some tea or whatever, or find something that has an active ingredient that has elderberry in it. And I think that would serve you well. Of course, there are other, you know, like things, other herbs that aid in that. But for me, I've taken echinacea. I've taken other herbs, and this is the one that has worked the quickest for me, or worked the most efficiently for me. So that's what I would say. Let me give you a warning. That's another thing. And right after this, we got the practical experience. But they say it's not a good idea if you suffer from some type of autoimmune disease like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, or, you know, run down the list. Something where your immune system is overly active. You don't want to take this because it's going to aid your immune system, and it's just going to, you know, make your shit high power. So you don't want to take that. Yeah, I would just cancel that out. And of course, any of this stuff that I tell you on Herbsday is something that you want to, you know, maybe consult with your doctor. I done lived my life doing a lot of foul shit. You know, I was drinking fucking Colt 45 at fucking 13, 14 years old. So I can be a guinea pig. Like, what's the worst that could happen? The government that gave us all types of weird shit. You know, what's the worst that nature can give me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a president giving you goddamn Big Macs at the White House. You got flu shots. They injecting you with the flu. You know what I'm saying? In hopes that you'll gain some immunity in this season. You know what I'm saying? You got the Tuskegee experiments. A lot of weird shit going on. I think if I can handle that Colt 45 at 14 years old, I think I can handle some elderberry. Just follow me on that. You know what I'm saying? So my practical experience, like I said, end of the day, I take it, you know, like every day, just because I want my immune health to be good. And also, like I said, if I feel any like little scratch in my throat, I want to, you know, make sure I ramp it up and go to that instead of me going to some drug that's going to just make me sleepy, so I forget about the goddamn pain that I'm feeling, or, you know, what have you. A lot of this shit that you take over the counter is not really treating anything that you got. It's just treating the symptoms. So, and I like to create an overall wellness in my body. So, last thing I'll say is if you got Ursha, or you got goddamn Magic Johnson, which are both viruses, and you know what I'm talking about, these also can aid in your overall wellness, because they're gonna combat viruses, and they're gonna you know, help those things out. This is Herbsday. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one next week, and hopefully, I'm going to combine a lot of these things that I progressively give y'all and make some type of tonic, because I already take the shit right now, but I'm just slow walking y'all asses and shit. But we're going to combine these and then make a tonic for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can be right, you know, and just stick with me. I got y'all. One half of the Fly Vegans, Broccoli Balboa, Russell Westbrook, Veggie Miller, Brock DeSevi. I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? And also check out the YouTube. This will be on YouTube, as well as all of our other content. We cooking, we talking real life game, everything, you know what I'm saying? We ain't letting y'all down. Just check us out. This has been Herbsday. I love y'all. Peace.